What is up, Halo fans? I have just a short, should be, but it never is, right? Update. I haven't done any painting since the last video, but that's okay. That's not what I'm here for because the reason why is there's a few reasons. I've just been busy, and then I had a job interview today, so hopefully that goes well. The interview did. It seemed great, so I don't want to say anything else besides that because whenever I talk, things don't, nothing good happen. So what have I done? Actually, I did print some stuff because I had a few different ideas, and before I started this project, I did have those ideas, and ideas are only as good as this, basically, as good as what you can get to make them happen. Meaning, sure, I had ideas about him holding dog tags from this chain. I first started out with these pieces and then I couldn't assemble them. Like, it was a problem printing them because they're so small. And look, the printer made these I have a piece that's, I wish I could find it. I don't know where it is. It's so tiny. It's insane that this printer makes these pieces so small. It was like a third of that. That's how big it was. I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere. Look, you see those little pieces? It makes them. I didn't clean them up or nothing, but this printer is crazy. It's amazing. I'm not going to work with that. That is not, I would like to, but it's just not convenient. It really isn't. I know I got a mess going on, but I'm going to be cleaning this whole area tomorrow and getting everything out of here. And then, because I don't want to paint and lay the pieces down anymore, because now I have to go back and re-airbrush a little bit, which is, I had to anyway, but it's just annoying to see the marks. I get really pissed off, especially if I'm trying to keep the model clean, just like that. That really aggravates me. I have a small airbrush. I can go in there and just do those little pieces, but still doesn't mean I want to. And I don't want to use a brush in some areas because then it's just, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. So, oh yeah, look, I printed 2 more of these. People keep trying to buy them, people keep buying them, and I can't keep enough because it takes like, let's put it this way, these are the tallest things on the printer right now, and it's 8 hours. There's only 2 more printing because I have to do other stuff on there. Hopefully the plan is one day to get another printer, but I just don't have the money for that. And here's a funny story. I lost a Cortana chip somewhere. I have no idea where it is. I had 2. I sold one, and I had 2 left. And the guy who I just shipped his statue to Alaska, that was the chief and arbiter statue. He also bought a Cortana chip, and he bought it. I'm like, yeah, I had 2, and I don't have a fucking idea where the other one is. I have no idea. I've looked everywhere. I don't know where it went because I had one that I kept for me. I still have one, but it doesn't have the necklace piece on it. This was like an idea afterwards because I wanted to wear that shit as a necklace. But you can see this is what they look like when they start. Somebody asked me if they're metal. No, they're not metal. I make them look like metal. That's the whole point. These need to be sanded. Like, you can see the supports. They sit on the tray like this, on the plate. So really, most of the sanding is just on this one side. Sometimes you'll get dimples. Dimples, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's just part of the process. It's nothing like, you don't have to like get all in there and be like, if that's how you are, then, I'm sorry. My shit looks good anyway. So, so back to this. So I I found these later, and something weird about the files. Get the fuck out. So stupid. At the Tampa Bay one is it's different on the side. You see, it's like got that lower outside. The rest of them have like this. They come in like 6 different file sizes. I don't really care because I just resize them, And then I was stupid. What I did was I took I took a cylinder in Prusa Slicer, I think that's what it's called, and then I cut, like this off. It's like a thin piece, and then, like, I make it thicker here, but then I just take that circle over here, and all right, I'm sorry. I take the cylinder, I cut it like like a slice off the cylinder that I want. Don't matter what size, but decent size. I mean, skinny size. And then I'll cut it like straight across, as you can see it's straight. And I could go in there, probably take this out, like ungroup it and take a hole and just go in there and like eat away at the corner. I don't have a way to like do it the best way. Normally you won't have this bevel where you can see it, but I am not using these. I was gonna take these instead of painting them like the team colors. I was gonna do them in a metal, so they just let metal, like metal dog tags, because I had this NFC South ones all here. And they may still be used in some capacity. I doubt it, though, for this project, because my original plan was to get helmets and put skulls, like, human skulls in them. And so I was doing a little test. Whoops, the hand's going to end up falling. That shit's barely hanging in. So I wish I could get the newer helmets. They still use these kind, I believe. Actually, I was trying to look at photos, and it looks like people use different helmets. Some have that cool thing, like, right here, and that helmet, it was like $8, and I'm not trying to be cheap, but right now that's $8 I don't fucking have. That's why I'd be asking people to donate to my shit. So I can't buy it. I just can't buy it. I know it sounds cheap. Everybody's like, you don't have fucking $8? No, I actually don't. So I can't buy it now. But these are still good. They're cool. So I did a test. I wanted to test and see how they were. 2 different people made them. And this one's way too thin. It's like paper-ish. It's getting to that point, and this one's much thicker. It's not my ideal helmet. I wish I could get the other one, but this is it, It's still okay. It's still cool, It's not like it's going to ruin it. See, that came apart, so it doesn't matter. But at least you got to see what it's like. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to be, in the end, what it's going to be is, it's going to be 3 helmets, but they're going to be hanging like facing this way. All 3 of them. I don't, maybe one of them you won't be able to see. But inside I put skulls. Now, instead of just doing the same skull, I went and got a skull that was like a full skull. Then I have the one that's missing the lower jaw. And then I got a totally different looking skull, but it still looks like a human skull. It's just like, you know what I mean? You can tell they're not the same. I didn't want 3 of the same skulls in the fucking helmets, and that's corny. I mean, to me it is. I was like, fuck that, I'm not putting the same skull. So the one, like I said, the one that's missing its lower jaw. And so that's going to be cool. And I printed them so that they're like together, like they're actually met, like going through each other. So I don't have to like glue them in. They should just be in. And they have holes on top so I can get the resin cleaned out of there if there's any. So that's cool. And then to paint them, I'm gonna white primer the whole fucking thing. And so that'll be good for the skull. I'm not even gonna paint it probably. To stick your brush in there just to paint white over white primer. The primer isn't paint, but it can be used in some cases, it just can. So I'm just gonna maybe I will paint a little bit over it. I haven't decided, I don't want the skull to be brand new white, so they're gonna get weathered and all that shit. And I really was thinking to smash a helmet. I'll test it on one of these. But this one's no good to test on. It's too thin. Like, it's already cracked right there. Like, you heard it. It's just thin. It's still an awesome model. Sorry. It's still an awesome model. It's just thin. And there's nothing I can do. I'm not putting a second helmet like I did with the Marine helmet. This is too complex to do that with. But so, yeah, that's really cool. And then I also printed this from Halo Infinite. It's the handgun, fucking forgot the name, MK50 Sidekick it is, I think. It's a pretty cool model. It's not exact, but it was the best one I could find that looks closest to the game. There was a couple different ones that had, like, closer looking buttons, but then the front was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, something was perfect and then something wasn't. I don't know if that's a licensing thing. But so I just printed like this, and it's going to go on his hip. I just wanted to do the infinite weapons. I thought they would, need an extra arm. It'll be like, I believe it's pretty close to the right scale, too. And you see it'll go there. Because, honestly, let's just take this off. Nobody cares what. Shit, that gun is so heavy, it tilted the whole damn thing. I got to take this down. It's the last thing I want. Everything else could fall and probably not break, but that gun is... that tip will break. So when I do the guns, every time at least in my experience, I could be wrong, I don't fucking know. but every time I've done a hip gun for the Chief, when I looked up the original measurements, they basically go from like here down to here. I mean, like this. Now, if you look at it by his hand, I mean, it's pretty close because the guns are big, and his hand is bigger than a Marine's, but it's pretty close to the right size, and I don't think it's gonna matter. I mean, it's if somebody were to cry over a fucking few millimeters, they can suck it. So, I think it's good. This will be, he won't be on this side, and then this side has, I already printed the grenades. They're probably, they're not too, I don't think they're too big. I think they're fine. And I don't even know if I'm going to put them here. I probably will. I like them on there on the other Chief. Some people think the grenades look dumb, but fuck you. I think they look cool. So basically right now I have the guns and the grenades. They're ready. And then I'm printing the helmets. Like I said, the helmets with the skulls in it. And then also what I'm doing is, because when I was doing these, for him to be holding, I put this on him like he was wearing it, and I was like, man, it's too big. The ones down here were the right size, but this just looks dumb. Like, I don't say it looks dumb, but I don't want it to like cover up too much. So guess what I'm doing? This might not be a popular thing, but I took the Cortana chip here and I measured his hand, because it's pretty much the real size is like from pretty much as wide as his 4 fingers. If you ever look at pictures, it's close. So I scaled it down. I did 25, 24, 23, 22 millimeter one. So it's just a mini Cortana chip. I mean, it's like, you gotta think it's gonna be like that big. And then I'm gonna make a little necklace for him. Because this right here, this chain, it might be enough to do all the helmets and the necklace. Look how long it is. So I just need, it comes with like these extra things for this. Come on, bitch. That little claspy thing comes with extra, so there's a good chance that when this is all done, he'll have the Cortana necklace hanging around his neck as like his necklace. And I just think that's a cool touch, you know. So as far as the weapon on the back, I found a rocket launcher. I really can't get the infinite rocket launcher. I can't find one, or you have to buy it. So I'm going to go with the free one. I saw the Halo 3 one, but I didn't never notice it doesn't have a sight on the top of it. So it looked weird. I thought it was wrong. And so then I found out I was wrong. But I'm definitely thinking about using the rocket launcher on his back. I want it to be a powerful weapon like the rocket launcher or the brute shot. I think the brute shot would look cool, but I think that this person would probably like the rocket launcher. It's just, I'm going by their personality. I think they would like the rocket launcher. Probably would like the rocket launcher in his fucking hand, but, you know, that would be, honestly, it would be so big. It would be so front heavy, even if I got one that was hollow. But anyway, I just wanted to show a couple things that's going on, and, you know, that's what's going on. Maybe tomorrow, after I'm done cleaning, I'll start painting his boots with the pewter color, because they need to get done. And then I might take this and just work on the bottom, because, you know, it's only the grips on the sides that get painted this orange or this creamsicle. So I'd like to see how it looks. Yeah, so but I probably will wait to do the creamsicle color until everything's clean, and I might even touch him up. I'd rather, because I could probably do all the pewter first, so we'll see. But anyway, so I just want to show that update, and thanks for watching. And if you want to donate, just let me know, and don't forget to like, follow, and share, and peace.